And now, your host, Tommy, NC 2010.
Hello, folks. I'm your host, Tommy NC 2010, back here with another live episode of Tommy Talks, and give it to my co-host, Justin Wood, from The High Water, our High Water TV on YouTube, producing some of the most awesome content that you've ever seen come out of the Carolinas, honestly. On the street interviews, people have seen that a lot of times, but he produces a little bit different and pops out cinematically entertaining. If you
Just
know,
try to have fun.
you know,
Yeah.
you're just having a little fun. You're having a little fun, you know.
Yeah, that's why we hang out, right?
Yeah, we hang out. We're having fun. We're just trying to make life entertaining and just trying to make it not so boring and so, you know what I'm saying?
Totally, man, yeah.
And how was your day today?
That was pretty good, man. You know, kind of in a lot of ways, just like any other day.
Anything happened to you today?
I mean, yeah.
What happened? What happened today?
I just had some good food.
Anything else happen?
I feel like there's something specific you're trying to get me to say.
Didn't you go to the gym today and work out?
I knew this is what you're talking about. Yeah. So I went to the gym and I just worked out. Normal day.
Nobody bothered you? No one pushed Justin's buttons today?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Like a little bit. You know?
All right, this is what he's talking about. So I don't know if anybody works out or goes to the gym, anything like that, but you know, you're supposed to, after you work out on a machine, you're supposed to wipe down the equipment, because it's like people always work out. They're sitting on the machine. They stand up. There's just this thin line of sweat where they're sitting. It's like we all know what that was. That's booty sweat.
Yeah.
Straight in a line, lined up for you right there. So there's this guy, and he kept using machines, and he was going from one machine to the next, just one machine to the next machine to the next machine, and I'm just watching him do it, and he's just leaving that swass mark, and I didn't know how to feel about it. So I said something to him.
So how far did you take it? How far did you take that? How far did you take the... Because you have to understand, one thing about Justin here is, Justin is your real life Larry David, honestly.
Maybe so, yeah.
Not so much he's not a jerk. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He doesn't like people who do wrong by other people.
It's true. So, like, yeah, but basically what happened was he kept doing it, and it was just, I kind of felt like it was rude, you know, disrespectful to all the other people, and I wanted to use the machine, but I didn't feel like having to clean up after him. I don't like having to clean up after other people. So he just started walking away, and I said, hey, man, I gave him one of the little wipes to wipe it down with. I took it. I was like, hey, man, you should go clean up the machine. You forgot. He goes, get the beep out of here. And I was like, oh.
So that's basically how you treat somebody when you ask somebody to clean up their mess. That's how modern day 2022 people handle themselves. Am I right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was funny because I didn't think it was like that big of a deal. Like yeah, I was kind of being annoying. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I could have just not said anything. But at the same time, I'm not that type of person. But
still, there's rules to be applied here. There are rules in the YMCA. Please clean up after you're done working on a machine. They're spread everywhere in the YMCA. And a lot of people don't do this. Like, I see old people do it. I see young kids just jumping on machines and working out for like an hour, and then jumping off and going to work out. I need to get that pump. Oh, yeah. Because if I don't get my pump, I'm just going to feel off today. I got to get that pump. You know, I know people are going to be using that as a meme or something.
Yeah.
You know, look at me, the fat guy talking about the gym. Yeah, like, you know, like, ha, 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 bam, ow, ha, ha, pow, bam. What are you doing, Tommy? Pow, okay.
Why are you beating yourself up?
That's just the inner thoughts of my mind. Just, if people had access to my hand, what would they do to me? Blink,
Yeah.
like, oh, or,
I guess, but what I thought was funny was, I said that to the guy, I said, you should clean it up. He said, get the beep out of here. So I said, come on, man, just clean up the machine. And he's like, no, get the out of here. And I was like, okay, this guy's pretty tough, cool. So I go, look, just do it. He says no. And I'm like, all right, this is funny. So I kind of look around and I'm thinking, like, what do you do to someone that's acting like a child?
Embarrassing.
So I was like, yeah, you maybe treat him like a child. So I just kind of sat there. I looked around. I could see everyone working out. A couple people were already looking at us, and I just go, hey, so does anyone here think it's cool to just not wipe down your machine, leave sweat all over it? Dude, this guy's face beet red. He did not know what to do. Turns out the gym was actually upset with me. They didn't like that I was yelling. But at the same time, I get where they're coming from. But at the same time, he left, so it was kind of a win.
But here's the fact. Here's the fact that I comment on this story. The YMCA should have had your back. And what it is you're following the rules. Yeah. You're pushing their rules that they have slapped everywhere. And makes me want to go in there and rip down all their signs and be like, why are you ripping down our signs? I'm like, because you don't follow the rules. Because you push these rules on us, but you don't make people apply to them.
True.
Like, why have rules if you're not going to apply them?
Yeah,
There's
I don't
rules
know why people do that.
For a reason. Like, for instance, throwing litter outside and throwing it in a dumpster. I know it may be illegal, but, still, you're taking that stuff and you're putting it in a dumpster and you're not getting yelled by an Indian man.
Yeah, dude, that did happen to you.
Yes,
sometimes, and see, that's the thing is, that's why I think a lot of people have become very complacent. Like, they don't want to push the rules. They don't want to like fight against things that they know are wrong, because a lot of times you get punished for it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna take it way off to a crazy angle, like Batman. The cops can't stop the criminals, so Batman takes it into his own hands. But they're like, dude, screw this Batman guy. You can't be going around doing that. He becomes the bad guy, even though he's trying to do the good thing. I mean, granted, he does cause a lot of destruction.
Like in the Batman movie, or either the Dark Knight or the Batman movie, he's jumping on rooftops with his gigantic tank.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
a little aggressive.
I'm like, excuse me, Batman, I'm having tea, and all of a sudden, I'm like, what? And then I go upstairs, and then my whole entire garden has been destroyed that I built on top of my rooftop Gotham apartment, and I'm like, my garden, it's destroyed. Crush you, Batman! I spilled my tea all over me. Oh my gosh. Yes, sometimes I vaguely get into a situation with people, and I find myself not wanting to cause trouble, and I don't want to push the limit. I try to, anytime something happens and I get into a situation, I try my best to get out of a situation just by being funny or being entertaining. But anytime something happens, I try to step back from the situation.
Yeah.
Even though somebody is very wrong. Like just in that lecture situation, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying.
And it's kind of like if you do something, you can receive something. And I completely went derailed, didn't I?
I think you got distracted because you were trying to see what I was doing on here. Can I ask a question about this? Care if I talk about something on you?
If it's somebody relating to somebody else, no.
Relating to someone else?
Is it a question from a regular fan?
No, it's not a question from a fan.
Oh.
I was just thinking, like, who has time to just get on a YouTube stream and just troll?
A lot of trolls do.
Well, what are these people? What are they doing?
It's because they're bored and they got nothing to do, and they just They're just like, they do nothing with their day. So it's like they jump on a stream and they just create accounts after accounts after accounts to troll. That's what they do. That's what their goal in life is, to harass and stalk and just cause trouble.
Jesus Christ. People are weird, man. I can't believe that that's the thing that people are actually like wanting to do with their time.
Like, you know, even if you're not talking about a person, that, you know, people want to bring themselves up in situations where there's not even mentioning of their name. You know, it's just, some people, it's just like, you just have to walk away from them and not do anything with them anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I just kind of, I do what I do. I do what I do, and people do what they do. I just try to make content, and I've been trying to pull myself back and, you know, just try to enjoy the life that I have. You know, I don't know if how short my life could be or how long my life could be.
Yeah.
But the fact is that I just kind of do what I do, and I go through my day, and I go to work, or I go do what I have to do, you know?
Yeah. You just do what you gotta do, man.
You just gotta do.
Can I lighten the mood a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you like laughing?
I love laughing.
You wanna laugh at something real quick?
Sure. Oh my god.
Sure.
Sure.
We're just gonna get Tommy's reaction to a few things here. Here we go, folks. Have you ever seen this video before?
We need an ambulance.
Oh my god. I don't know. I just wanted to lighten the mood a little bit. I wanted to find something else to talk about.
You know, my question is Nene actually dead?
I hope not.
I hope Nene is alive.
Nene, our hearts and prayers go out to you.
It's just like, oh, we love Nene. We are the world. We're going to build statues of you because we respect you.
Oh, man, we watched her whip and Nene.
Well, we watched the Nene fly, and I assumed that she launched up in there. But now I'm thinking it was the uncle, I don't know who it was, filming on the four-wheeler behind her. I'm thinking that he ran her over.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Timmy the Tooth?
I did not. I don't know what that is.
Timmy the Tooth was a little character that I used to watch as a kid. I had one VHS tape of him, and his dog was called Brush, and there was the cavity. Everything was involving with dental hygienists.
Okay.
Dental work, and every message was always remember to brush your teeth.
Okay.
And it was like, you are my very best friend, very, very, very best friend. I don't know if I'm allowed to play a clip from that show.
You gonna pull it up?
Yeah, Timmy the Tooth.
Let's see if we can find it. So how old were you when you watched this?
I was like a little kid. I think it was like in the 90s. I watched this show.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You getting hit up?
Mm-hmm.
We live, people. You might just have to deal with it. All right, y'all. We're gonna watch a little bit of Timmy the Tooth here.
Get ready to make some new friends as MCA Universal Home Video brings you the adventures of Timmy the
The Tooth.
Timmy and his pal Brush are always on exciting adventures, taking along their friends.
It's story time again. When I open up a book, I can travel anywhere that's near or far.
Like I said, bow tie.
Yeah.
Rocky Mountains to the sand. I don't even need a plane, a train, or car.
Watch out for the cavity goon.
They're being watched.
This is crazy, man.
Yes, this is...
Look at the cavity. It's just Oscar the Grouch.
Yes, basically a ripoff of...
They were like, here's Oscar the Grouch in a top hat.
Yeah.
He's like the Grinch mixed with Oscar the Grouch.
Yes, these villains never did anything. Like they just made up trouble and stuff like that for Timmy.
Really? That
Yeah.
sounds crazy.
I only watched one VHS tape of this,
Yeah.
but apparently, I don't know how many series, how many episodes there was of Timmy the Tooth, or what year it came out. I just know I had a VHS tape that I would watch all the time
Yeah.
of Timmy the Tooth.
That's crazy, man. I've never seen it before. What about Muzzy? Did you know Muzzy?
No, I did not.
Muzzy would teach you how to speak different languages and stuff. It was creepy too. It was one of those things where you're just like, the heck is this? I don't know where it's gonna take me. I don't even want to know. This is Muzzy.
Huh. Interesting. I don't think I ever watched that really.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think there's a lot of things about our childhood that's messed up. A lot of characters and a lot of things that we watch as kids.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Like
Barney.
Barney, yes. I had a song. Barney is a dinosaur. Blah, 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 blah. Took a 2x4 and swacked him over the head.
What? But that's something that I miss from the 90s, actually. Because, like, we're about the same age. Like, growing up in the 90s, it's like, they really, really wanted to have, like, cool, like, push the edge with the costumes and stuff. But it just, like, compared to the CGI there is now, it's hard to catch up. You know what I mean? Like Tremors, like Power Rangers.
Oh, I love Tremors. Tremors,
Yeah.
that right there is my all-time favorite movie series. Tremors 1, Tremors 2. I don't even acknowledge all the other Tremors movies, even if it completes the series. Honestly, like, because the original cast came back for... I mean, the actor who plays Burt Gummer, he pretty much rocks out the whole entire series as his own. Like, that was his money bank, Tremors.
Yeah.
They had a show on television, Tremors the show.
I don't actually think I ever saw the show.
It was on, no one who watches sci-fi, honestly.
The network?
Sci-fi, yeah. It would come up on sci-fis on the weekends or the afternoons, but it would just be Bert going after these random creatures and things that he'd have to solve for Paradise Valley, and just kind of going on these adventures, and him being... Because Burt Gummer is a classic Republican. Like, he is a gun-toting Republican that believes in his Fifth Amendment.
What's the guy's name?
Burt Gummer.
Burt Gummer.
Yeah, Burt Gummer is a interesting character, and, I recently watched the last Tremors movie, but... I'm not going to say what happened, but it was definitely a sad ending for Burt Gummer.
Oh, God. That's not good.
Yeah.
There's a viewer named Smix that said, "Yo, what's up, Tommy?" Chad says, "Good to see you live again, Tommy."
I try my best. I try to give you guys live content. And, I just want to, I've been busy. I've been working on... I'm working on my sitcom. My friend Justin here, we're going to try to become famous. And we're going to try to become writers. Well, mostly it's mostly Justin doing the writing, and then I'm just talking.
No, we definitely write together. We usually do like improv. We improv the scenes to work.
We
out
act
everything.
out the scenes.
Yeah.
One of the I have to say, I think I had so much fun working on one of the scenes and working out, and I'm working on trying to. The thing is that we're gonna do casting at some point, and me and Justin are talking about this, and we have one actor in name for one of the main characters, and if depending on our budget and how much, we might try to cast,
other people,
other YouTubers, like bring in YouTubers and stuff like that. Would you want to do something like that for different episodes? Like if
that'd be fun. What if on one of these we have people read, like they audition? We do an episode that's auditions.
Okay, an audition episode. We'll have, later on in the future when we can, what we want to do is we're gonna write up the whole entire. We're gonna write up the sitcom, and then we're gonna maybe try to go out to California or go out to New York and try to get some studios' attentions and stuff like that. Put it down in front of them.
Yeah.
And we're definitely excited about this, and I've been working on that. I've been doing 2 Eggs in a Podcast, which you guys watched yesterday, and we're gonna have another show that we're gonna be coming out with you, and it's gonna be sketches, it's gonna be entertainment. There's gonna be all sorts of things. Should I say the name of the show or should I?
Yeah.
It's called The Happy Fun Time.
No, Super Fun Time.
It's called Super Fun Time, and we're going to just try to put as much content into that show as possible.
Yeah.
It might be a live show. It might be a pre-recorded show.
Yeah, probably live.
It'll be a live show, but they'll...
With pre-recorded segments.
With pre-recorded segments, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun to try to bring back the Tommy NC 2010 channel. And also, there'll be content that I don't put on my channel that you can watch on Justin's channel, High Water TV. Yeah. Stuff that may be edgy that I don't want to put on my channel that might fit for his audience.
Yeah, it's true. Bunch of people said hey.
Hello.
The Juggalo vlog says hi.
Hey, Juggalo. Woot woot.
And then Andy Kozlowski says, we are live. All right.
All right.
Jordan says, Tommy, what's your top 5 YouTubers you want to meet?
Well, David Dobrik, Andy Milanakis. Let me think. Who else? I want to meet Harley Morenstein again because Harley Morenstein promised me that he would come on an episode of Tommy Talks. I'm still waiting for that call, Harley. I'm still waiting for it to do that interview with you. Or to, I know the guidelines are falling and stuff like that, and people can come from Canada. Can people come from Canada now, or is the border still sealed?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I know the numbers have fallen, and it's just like COVID, which don't jump on my case. I know I just said the word COVID, but the numbers are actually falling. The death tolls are falling, I think. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, I am sorry. Please don't annihilate me. I know some things, and I know the mask mandates are falling. So another thing that really brings to my eye is when I see somebody sitting in a restaurant or sitting outside of a restaurant and they're wearing a mask, and I'm like, it makes me scratch my head so much that you're wearing a mask, but you're outside, no one's around you, you can't get sick. If I was to walk up to you and fart in your face while you're wearing the mask, you're going to say, ew, that smells. I'm like, so, you could smell that?
I see what you
Well, that mask,
I see what you did there.
That mask doesn't work. You're still going to get sick. And the fact is, if you're outside, just take your mask off. Enjoy it. Yeah, if you're in a building and you're surrounded by people, put a mask on. That's what I say. But
for sure.
People, when you're driving by yourself, please don't wear a mask. The police are not going to pull you over and say, put your mask on. Just a little rant I have. Lately, after the mask, after everything with COVID and the pandemic, and it took us a while to recover from that. Our economy and just the way things are going right now, we're in the bit of the slumps.
Yeah.
And I don't care what side you're on. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you are Democrat. I don't care if you're independent. But don't throw it in my face.
Yeah. Do you care if they're stormtroopers?
No, I don't care if you're a stormtrooper. Well, I care if you're a stormtrooper and Darth Vader asks you not to kill what's the character? What's the aunt in? Can anybody tell me?
Aunt May.
Aunt May.
Is that right?
Aunt May and
Padme.
No, Padme was Luke's.
I know, but it was her name Aunt May. No, Aunt. What was Luke's aunt's name?
And his uncle and the uncle. What was the uncle's name? That was on. not Naboo, but it was the desert planet. It was Tatooine.
Hey, I got a question for you.
What's that?
We got a couple people here talking, all right? Someone wants you to speak on Pat McAfee at WrestleMania. And then also, John Fears is asking if he can call. Do you want me to put the number in the chat again so we can...
Sure.
All right, so we're going to put this number in the chat. If you want to call in and talk to us, just so you know, if you say something stupid, you're just going to go away. But, I mean, whatever. So that's the number in the chat. What do you think about Pat McAfee at WrestleMania?
I think that Pat McAfee, I think he was a good wrestler. I think that, he dominated against the match that he had to go in. He has his own podcast show, and he's a former football player.
Yeah.
So, I'm hoping people are not going to be sitting back laughing at me because I got it wrong.
What?
Pat McAfee. I hope I'm...
Is it McAfee?
I think...
McAfee? Sorry, guys. We don't know. So, that's how much... He's new. Don't know a lot.
Yeah.
It's a Google phone, Bonzo, so you can do whatever you want. There's no, distance fees, I don't think. They want to know what you had for breakfast and lunch today.
I had a chicken McGriddle. It's built like a Big Mac. Okay, I had
The Tommy Special.
the Tommy Special, and then I had beef. I had beef fried rice from Saki Sushi.
Yeah.
It was delicious. That is amazing fried rice. Honestly, Japanese food.
We're getting a call. All right, ring. We got a caller here. This seems
To accept,
promising.
press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Hello, Tommy?
Yeah, what's up?
Not much, man. I'm glad that you're going live again. I missed these shows.
This guy's what's your name?
But it's Casey is wrong.
That's your actual name?
No, it's my name on here. It's me, Casey is wrong. My channel, that's my name.
Casey is raw.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember me, Tommy. I'm on certain shows with you sometimes.
Kind of sounds like Hamza.
I'm the guy with the video games.
You think everything sounds like Hamza?
I do. I've heard him do a lot of voices.
You think Hamza sounds like everybody?
So you play video games on your channel?
Yeah, I'm on, sometimes I'm on a 10 show and things like that. I'm the guy with all the games behind me.
Oh.
Collection.
Okay. What's up, man? How can I help you today?
No, I just wanted to say hi. A great show, and I hope that you keep doing this because people say that you have a dead channel, but I don't think you do.
Well, people that say that are... Well, here's the thing. People that say that are sheep. And, I've been...
Well,
people don't understand I've been mourning and this past year, and that's why I've been making content, really.
well, I see these people. This community is just full of assholes,
Part of me thinks, Casey, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me thinks that that you're joking.
About what?
Never mind. Maybe nothing.
No, I never met you before, but I don't know.
This is my co-host, Justin Wood, my new co-host, Justin Wood, and one of my...
It seems like he's helping you out very well.
Yes, he is. He's a good friend and a good engineer. And I noticed I put friend first before I put engineer. And
Good,
I wouldn't say that he was my assistant, but I would say that he is one of my good friends. Hamza's still one of my good friends, and it's like an ace. It's like if I have an ace in the hole, that's Justin.
Hey, Casey.
Right.
Hey, Casey.
Yes.
We're gonna let you go, okay? All right, see you, man.
Thank you for taking my call.
No problem. See you later. All right, next caller.
Call from
Ben.
Hello?
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Who's this?
This is John.
No, this is not John.
This is John. Yes, hello everyone. Hello.
Yeah, that's, I know who you are, and yeah, no.
Dude, here's my question. Like, I get it, y'all. It's fun, messing around. But, like, don't you have anything better to do than just troll? Like, do you? Is your mom making you dinner? Because it's about dinner time, so maybe you should go help her out. Maybe do the dishes. But yeah, feel free to call in if you got something useful to say.
Yeah, if you want to call in and ask me a question, you're welcome to. I love hearing from my fans. I love all my fans, and you know, I appreciate the love and support of the community, and just it's an honor doing this show all the time. You know, now as more than ever, you know.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I think it's funny. I'm trying to figure out what exactly. Oh, dude, someone just said wait till Batman calls. I actually hope that happens. If Batman calls, we're down for it.
Yeah. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
This literally says marijuana oil. So, this should be.
I am Super Marijuana.
Oh. Hey, buddy, what's up?
Not much. What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Just doing a show, and how you been doing?
I'm doing great. You know me. I stay back because, you know, the trolls.
You I prove you're not a troll.
I know this guy.
You do?
I'm not
Yeah.
a troll.
He's not a troll. I know this guy.
Marijuana, bitch.
Whoa, dude! You know the PG-13 on my show.
No, I didn't see that part. I looked at the stream and all I saw was 20 minutes ago, and I had to go way back to find your phone number.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, man. I don't really put the number pasted.
Yeah, this is just a Google number for the show.
It's just a Google number.
Yeah, it was at 2:32. It was like I had to go back. I said, where the hell is it? And then my eyes being so bad because I'm old now, 59, getting older.
He's the oldest.
Where's the number?
He's the oldest juggalo.
He's a juggalo?
He has a tattoo.
No. I'm the oldest juggalo with an active YouTube channel. There's a difference.
He has a tattoo on his face of a clown, and he is legit. He is a walking juggalo.
Permanent
walking.
If you think about it, usually when I introduce myself, I tell everyone, how do you do? Start with the a-hole. I'm an a-hole. And they go, no, you're not. I'm going, do you know me? No. Eventually down the line, you're going to call me an a-hole. Because your friends eventually will call you an a-hole, right?
Well, that's how you know they're your friends.
I'm not bragging. It just eventually, it will show up. You're being an a-hole because you're not doing what I want. You know what I mean?
Understand that, yeah.
I won't let anyone fuck with Tommy.
Watch the language, man.
I'm trying. You know how I am. That's why I try to stay back because I speak too much of my mind.
Juggalo Vlogs, I think his channel name is. Is it still Juggalo Vlogs, man?
The Juggalo Vlogs.
The Juggalo Vlogs, yeah.
Sweet.
Otherwise, my other channel is I Am Super Marijuana. Basically a sentence.
Yeah.
My favorite ones are the ones that say marijuana. Like the J is actually pronounced. Like in Jose. Do you say Jose or do you say Jose?
Have you ever seen, man, you really like these bongs, huh?
What?
You really like these bongs.
Oh, I love my bongs. I got a new mushroom one. It was awesome.
This is
It
who
looks
we
like
got
one
on.
of the ones you would see like in Memorial World chasing with teeth and eyes.
I've interviewed him in the past on my show before he had the tattoo on his face, and still is a good friend here of the Tommy NC 2010 channel. And well, man,
As long as you need me, you can get a hold of me.
no problem, man. Well, I gotta let you go, man. Thank you
All
for
right,
calling
guys,
in,
take care
buddy.
and enjoy your show. Bye bye.
You too, buddy.
Call from
John Fears.
It's gonna be fake
to
again.
accept, press 1.
Hello.
Tommy.
Let it go for a second. Wait.
Hello.
Fears man.
It's so funny. Okay, I guess I kind of get why it's funny now, but it's like, I mean.
Come on, really?
All right, so the question we want to know is what? What do we want to ask people? If they're gonna keep calling in.
What's the question? My brain, blah. My brain is blank. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Have there's this person in here that's not John Fears, and then there's another person who called in saying they're John Fears, and the not John Fears was like, Tommy, that wasn't me. It's just the most like I feel like I'm in a really bad dream where nothing makes any sense.
John
This is
Fears.
hilarious, bro. All right.
From
This is the real John Fears. Hold on a second.
to
Hang up.
accept, press
Really?
1.
Yeah, hang
And
up,
to
please.
voicemail,
All right.
press 2.
Sorry, y'all. You're gonna have to call back. Calling the real John Fears right now. He's probably busy.
Hi.
I couldn't get a hold of him.
There you go. You guys can call back. We're off that phone.
Yeah.
But we had some people in here who wanted to know. They left a voicemail. They want.
No comment.
I maybe I didn't. Oh man, these people. Look, people. It's cute that you want to like talk about all this stuff, but Tommy's not trying to do this toxic stuff, y'all. All right.
Call from
#1 Tommy ad.
Hello?
Tommy, huge fan. Fuck John Fears. Fuck John Fears. Fuck John Fears. Fuck.
Should we not do this anymore? You people are losing your chances. Also, like, if you call us, we have your number now. And we love prank calling people.
Yeah, we love prank calling.
So it's like, thanks for giving us all your numbers. We'll be sure to keep you up at night.
Yeah.
Tommy, tell me something.
What's that?
What is a perfect night in for Tommy?
A perfect night in for Tommy is watching something on streaming, or, like making a TikTok, maybe making a TikTok. I sometimes am just kind of chill with, like, I have a philosophy with no one's coming to my house. I'm just like, okay, pants off. I just take my pants off, drop my pants on the floor,
Sure.
and just sit up on my couch and watch TV. That's my philosophy. And as soon as my doorbell rings, I'm like, hold on a second. I grab my pants and yank it on, put it back on, put my pants back on.
Hey, man, I'm with you. I don't know. It's nothing like getting real relaxed.
Yeah.
I think for me, a perfect night is I'm tired, so I can actually fall asleep. And I get in my bed, and my dog actually listens to me when I ask her to move over. I don't care if she snuggles with me, but she likes to lay right where I lay. But she just
Aw.
moves over when I ask her, and then snuggle up, go to bed.
There's Callie, and then there's Finn.
Yeah.
Does Finn sleep in the bed with you also?
No, he doesn't. He's not a cuddler.
Really?
No, Callie's a cuddler. Finn's like a lone wolf.
He just sits over in the because I've seen your house. Like I've seen where he sits over in the. You all right?
Yeah, I was just reading.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but he like lays over in his bed and Callie just snuggles with you. Oh, it's so sweet.
Yeah, he's a chill dude. This.
So I'll see who this is.
All right. Hit the speaker.
Oh, how you?
Let me see. Oops.
They hung up.
We missed it. You're gonna have to call back. Sorry, y'all. I like how Mighty one. I don't know if we can say it on the air, but I agree with him. It's hilarious. It's also funny that you chose H and not B. Do you know Wet Movie 1?
Yes.
You say hey.
Hey, what's up, Wet Movie 1? Yeah, that's Wet Movie 1. Hey, buddy, how you doing? He's one of my best friends that lives out in California.
Good.
One of my good friends.
What's going on, Tommy? He wants to know what's going on.
Not much, man. Just doing the Tommy Talk show and trying to give you guys a good show, an entertaining show. You know, have a good time.
You gotta take a call?
Sure.
You're on the air.
Hello?
Hey, Tommy, I just want to say I agree with you about all these fucking faggots wearing their masks in their cars.
Dude, you know what is really funny?
What?
Like, is it our fault for opening up the pathway for these people to be able to do that?
I don't know.
You tell us in the chat, is it our fault for allowing people to call in? Or it really makes me wonder what used to happen with radio stations back in the day when they'd always have call-ins and stuff.
The thing is with that, they have engineers that approve and hear. Screen it, you know.
I get a headset in.
Well, the person came up and picked up order, and the phone...
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
It's
press
so funny. Who's this?
My William Mackinac, what's up, buddy?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's
How you doing?
doing good, man? We're live here on Tommy Talks. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I saw that you were live. I'm moderating the chat. I don't know if you noticed that.
It's we appreciate that because it's getting crazy.
Yeah, it was getting toxic, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so.
So,
yeah, what's going on, everyone? How's the live stream going?
we're loving it. We're loving the live stream, and we're just kind of going with it. And Justin is just seething at the mouth.
I'm just learning something. I don't know if I feel like it's like it's so strange to me. It's like it's entertaining, but it's a certain type of entertaining where it's like mind blowing. Where I've never experienced this personally. So just seeing people act like this is insane.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like the whole thing about live streaming is everything is on the air. So it's like, I don't think it's your fault for allowing a line because again, it's like the radio station.
Yeah.
But the thing about the radio station is it's always delayed by like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? There's like a lot of filtering behind the scenes because I've worked in like radio before.
Oh, cool.
Slightly. So I kind of know a little bit about like live streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
So I kind of know, you know, like what to look out for and everything. So with soundboards and all that fun weird stuff.
Too bad you're not here to help us.
Well, maybe one day. Maybe.
He says it all the time, maybe.
Where is he? Where are you? I mean, don't be too specific.
I'm like 4 hours from you.
Oh, that's not very far.
Yeah. You guys come over here to my new place. Even though Tommy's like, you're just moving upstairs. No, I have my own like setup. It's like a full studio apartment. So.
I wasn't trying to be negative about that. I'm just saying. I wasn't trying to be negative about that. I mean, I'm just saying, compared to me, I'm not okay.
I don't know what's going on.
This is he's one of my engineers. Like he works on the channel.
Sweet.
But William, we're gonna let you go.
This is William?
Yeah, this is William.
Oh,
Mack.
sorry, man. Sorry, I didn't recognize
I'll
your
talk to
voice.
you guys later. Enjoy the stream. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Yeah, that's William.
Cool. Thank you, William. But yeah, y'all. What do you guys want to talk about? What should we talk about? Do you want to, what should we do? We're kind of freeballing it right now.
Yeah, we're freeballing it. We're kind of like, we're just letting him dangle, you know? Letting it hang out there. Sergeant Dangle.
I think I'm going to sneeze. I can feel it. It's like right here,
Oh, really?
but it keeps going away.
I have that. You see my sneeze face. Don't you hate it when you just have a sneeze and you're holding on a fart and you're holding a sneeze?
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Especially when you're in a meeting.
Yeah.
Like,
In a meeting?
yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
At that point, you just don't know. At that point, you should be like, "Hey, I farted, I sneezed, I'm sorry." Mr. Anderson, please don't do that again. What, sneeze and fart? Or no, don't do a whole chorus line. That was really embarrassing, and you needn't. That's a good skit right there.
Is sneeze fart?
Yeah, sneeze fart. And then he awkwardly stands up. I sneezed and I farted, and I'm sorry.
I feel like that'd be dangerous, sneezing and farting at the same time.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like a sneeze, like whenever I sneeze, it's like every muscle in my body is tensing at one time.
Me too, yeah. They say that's why I never work out and have to poop.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually really good advice.
Because if you understand this, you're building pressure to your body, so at some point you could just...
I don't know if you have to describe the scientific point of it. I think it's pretty well understood why it's not a good idea. William wants to know if we should give away some Tommy gear coupons. Maybe in the future?
Maybe in the future. Well, maybe in the future there is a Tommy gear store where you can get Tommy hoodies. We were working on shoes, but apparently that didn't go through. And, you could still get the Tommy NC 2010 comic book also.
Yeah. And
that we're still in the midst of working on that still. We don't know when that's going to come out, but shout out to Deborah Abbott for that.
Deborah. Yeah, talk a little bit more. You have a new comic coming out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You have the comic that's already out.
Yeah.
And what's the general plot premise of that one?
Which one?
The first one.
The first one is I get bullied online, and basically it's what happened in 2016. And then I, go to a convention and run a convention and have a costume party and fight a wrestler that I don't like very much.
That's awesome. What about the new one? What's the plot line?
It is about how I run a wrestling company, and a big YouTuber wants to buy my company, and I'm going bankrupt, basically. So I have a wrestling tournament to fight him so he won't take my company away from me.
Sounds exciting.
It is. It's very exciting, and we're slowly working on it, putting it together. And, there's pictures on Twitter that you can see of the different panels. And we're definitely anticipating this comic.
Does your nemesis in that one have a name?
He's called the Gnome.
That's funny.
He's just this big brooding. He's kind of like a brooding YouTuber that wants to rule everything, and he has a robot eye.
Robot eye.
Yeah, and he has robots also. On top of that, he works like all these robots.
Oh wow. Well, we should probably wrap the show up pretty soon here. What else should we talk about before we leave?
Honestly, I appreciate the people that are kind, leave kind comments, and if you are a troll, you're just trying to get attention, and your attention is, I guess, wants to be needed, so you have to feel like you have to hate on everything. But to the fans that out there that truly leave positive comments and are kind, and you buy my merch, and you respectfully message me on Facebook, on Instagram, and say nice things to me, I appreciate that. Every person, if I don't get to your Twitter messages or Instagram messages, I respect you, okay? And I respect everybody that ever contacts me, and I don't respect people that message me and just say, F you, Tommy. Those are the ones that drive me nuts, honestly, just to, like, put me through a wall.
I mean, it's just stuff you don't need, negative energy you don't need. That's all right. But to everybody who is a real fan, we're coming back with new material.
Yes, we are.
New content.
At some point, when I get my head back in the game, I will go back to daily vlogging and, get back on making my number of vlogs. And Justin will be in them a lot of the times, or maybe whoever I'm with will be in them, and we'll get those going back up again. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that watches my channel and all the fans out there, all the Tommy heads. We appreciate it. As always, I'm Tommy NC 2010. This has been an awesome episode of the Tommy Talk Show. Go over and subscribe to Justin Wood's channel, Highwater TV.
Check it out.
Check it out. Subscribe right now. And as always, I'm Tommy NC 2010. Subscribe, support, stay positive. And I'll catch you later, folks.